Hello, Jerry here with Dark Side Vinyl. It's been a little while. I wanted to go ahead and put out a video. I've been putting this off a couple days, but I've been busy putting away Christmas decorations and cleaning up and trying to sell some things. So, anyway, um, I just wanted to put out a video and showing you some of the new acquisitions that I've picked up. And the biggest one is the turntable right behind me, and I'll show you that here in a minute. I want to show you some of the records first. So this one I picked up from eBay back in November, and I looked and I didn't think I actually ever got around to showing it. Uh, it was a record store day release, but it was not at my local store. And as our smartphones tend to do, I guess it knew that I was still looking for it, and it put it in my you may be interested in this on eBay when I just happened to be just glancing through one day, and it was actually less than retail on eBay, and I went ahead and it was a buy it now. I went ahead and made the purchase, and um, it was this one, Zap Mama. This was really interesting, and I read about it. Just obviously the name caught my attention, and I had seen some videos recently, and it may have been something from Mazzy, I think, um, who talked about. I'm not sure how you even say it, but Afropia. That's what it says. It says Adventures in Afropia. Um, and I'll just read the thing here on the back, and it's real quick. It says, "What is this? It's the original instrument, the primary instrument, the most soulful instrument, the human voice. The music of Zap Mama incorporates a myriad of vocal traditions from all over the world, but mostly the funky African diaspora mixed with Euro-American traditions. Sometimes there are words, sometimes no words, or I guess there are words, sorry. Just sounds. Sometimes we don't need words, but don't think about it, it's beautiful. Like nothing you've ever heard, except maybe in your subconscious. The simplest sound is the most luxurious. Richness is absence. 5 women, African and European, Zap Mama. Live, live in Brussels, capital of Europe, home of the big molecule." And this is a gatefold here with some really vibrant colors there. And I've already listened to this, and it was really good. I really liked it. Uh, Everything that they described, it's beautiful. Um, and I was really pleased that I actually was able to pick this one up. Um, then another one on eBay that I saw a guy, I think on Instagram, said he was selling off a bunch of his, excuse me, bunch of his collection, or parts of his collection, and I went ahead and looked through some of his, and most of them were way out of my league as far as financially, but um, he had a couple that were on the low end, and this was one of them. Traffic. Let's see here. It's I'm trying to think of the name of this album. Can't see it anywhere. Maybe, I'm not sure. Might be self-titled, but I haven't been able to play this one. I just received it, and it's actually a little bit dirty. You can see there, and I just haven't cleaned any records. I've been cleaning other things, but not records. So anyway, I've listened to some Traffic before, and I like them, so I went ahead. This was super cheap, so I went ahead and bought that one. I think the shipping was more expensive than the record cost. It was, I mean, under $5. A friend of mine Joe Thornberry here in Pikeville um, told me about a documentary on Netflix called Blaze, and I went ahead and checked that out. And I hadn't even finished the movie. It's about Blaze Foley, if you don't know, who I mean I didn't know anything about him. He said, "Check him out. Check the movie out, and you'll thank me later." And he was right. Uh, he was a singer songwriter. Died tragically. I won't tell you any more details if you want to watch the movie yourself. But uh, friends with Townes Van Zandt, and so along those same lines. So before the movie was even over, I was already looking for his album, and this is the reissue of his first album. The first album, I can't remember what the whole story was, but there was only like 500 released, and there was a discrepancy about something that I can't remember, some kind of fight or something, and they like yanked back a bunch of the albums, everything they could get back, to destroy them, and so the studio did, and so there's very few, and so an original of this is very hard to find and very expensive. So I was glad to see that I could get a reissue, and it is great. It was really really good, and I highly recommend if you are at all interested in Americana, folk music, just singer songwriter, definitely recommend. And then another purchase that I got after the fact um, was the John Prine set for the Asylum albums, and I've already listened to all three of these. This was fantastic. I picked this up at Roundabout because my local didn't get it. Wish I could think right now. It's a little late. Here we go again. I know. That's why my eyes are slits like that. I'm not involved in anything else. Just hard work and waking up too early. Mountain Music Exchange. That's the record store that I normally buy my music at. And they didn't get it. So, thankfully, one a little bit further away in Whitesburg, they did get it. So there's 3 albums in this one. It's Bruised Orange is one. Then we have Storm Windows. Look at that mustache. And Pink Cadillac. And I've really fallen in love with John Prine. He's really becoming one of my favorites as far as singer-songwriter kind of music. So highly recommend that. Glad I was able to get it at retail and not have to try to break the bank. Okay, this one I bought for my daughter. It's a good album, but this one, it really is my daughter's album. I bought it for Christmas. Shawn Mendes. I believe it's called Wonder. And she was very, very happy. First album, she doesn't have any albums. This is her first, and she's a big fan. I listened to that. He really is talented. He's good. So, there is some good music still being made these days. And my most recent, I ordered on Christmas Day with some of my Amazon Christmas gift cards and things that I got, gift money. Speaking of Townes Van Zandt, since I had not been able to get the original, I found the 50th anniversary edition, and that ended up being the first album that I played on my new turntable, which I also purchased with. I had been saving up some money, and I got a bonus at work for Christmas bonus, and it wasn't a Jelly of the Month club, so I was happy it was just cold hard cash. And um, and I got Amazon gift card, and so all combined, I was able to splurge and buy probably the last turntable I'll ever own. Hopefully, fingers crossed. And it is a Project Debut Carbon Evo, and let me show you that real quick. So let me turn around here. And that's it here. And I'll show you if I can. Let's see. Got to turn it on, which is cool because there's a switch underneath there. And that was the first album that I played on this, was Townes Van Zandt. Another Christmas present. Baby Yoda. Actually, he's not Baby Yoda, but I can lay down a tear for pain, just a tear, and that's all. All right, so that's all I wanted to do. I wanted to check in a little bit and show you a little bit of what I got this year, starting off my new year and for Christmas and stuff. So you guys keep on digging. Good luck. Show me what you got. Bye.